12th February, Thursday evening, second floor, Mantralaya. Not a sting operation, not a hidden camera, an official anti-corruption bureau trap. Inside the state's most powerful building, where policies are framed and speeches on transparency are delivered, a government clerk is allegedly caught accepting rupees 35,000 in bribe. Rupees 35,000, not in some distant taluka office, not in a forgotten district block, inside Mantralaya. The question isn't just who took the money. The bigger question is this: if this is happening in the nerve center of governance, what is happening everywhere else? Who is this officer? Which department does he belong to? Which minister heads that department? And why does a license file suddenly come with a price tag? Let's break this down carefully. Hello, I'm Tejas and you're watching Honest Take on Lokmat Times. Before we begin, do subscribe to Lokmat Times and press the bell icon so you don't miss our updates. Now let's go back to that second floor in Mantralaya. The officer arrested is Rajendra Dhirange, a clerk posted in the Food and Drug Administration Department. The FDA handles medical and chemist licenses, the paperwork that determines whether a pharmacy runs or shuts. According to the ACB version carried by multiple agencies, a medical store license had been suspended. The complainant approached the department to get it restored. During that process, Dhirange allegedly demanded rupees 50,000 to lift the suspension. After negotiation, the amount was brought down to rupees 35,000 as part payment, rupees 50,000 to restore a license, negotiated to rupees 35,000, governance with a discount coupon. The complainant did not pay quietly. He approached the ACB. The complaint was verified, standard protocol, marked currency notes, punch witnesses. On Thursday evening, the complainant entered the FDA section on the second floor of Mantralaya and handed over rupees 35,000 in pre-treated notes. According to the ACB, Dhirange accepted the money. That's when officers moved in, red-handed inside Mantralaya. Let that sink in. Now here is where the political layer begins. The Food and Drug Administration Department is headed by Cabinet Minister Narhari Zirwal from the NCP, part of the Mahayuti government under Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. The clerk worked in Zirwal's department. Important nuance: the ACB says the arrest happened in the FDA office section on the second floor, not inside the minister's personal cabin. Congress leaders, on the other side, have claimed that the trap was laid in the office of a cabinet minister at Mantralaya. Two versions, same building, same floor, different framing. Let's stay with the facts. After the trap, Dhirange was taken into custody. A case has been registered under the Prevention of Corruption Act. The investigation is ongoing. As of now, there is no FIR naming Minister Zirwal as an accused. That's the legal position. Now let's move to the political reaction. Maharashtra Congress President Harshvardhan Sabkar called the incident shocking. He alleged that bribery and commission taking are happening openly in Mantralaya and demanded that the concerned minister be removed. And then came Minister Narhari Zirwal's response as reported by Lokmat Online. Zirwal said he has no connection with the accused clerk. He stated clearly that if any link is found between him and the bribery case, he will resign immediately. He added that the government has a zero tolerance policy towards corruption and that the ACB is free to act against anyone involved. That is the statement. If any link is found, I will resign immediately. Now let's widen the lens, because this 35,000 case is not floating alone in space. Over the past 1 month, ACB traps across Maharashtra read like a weekly bulletin. On 12th January in Navi Mumbai, the Konkan Divisional Deputy Commissioner of Supplies was arrested in a rupees 5 lakh bribe case. The allegation: a rice trader was asked to pay rupees 5 lakh as one-time good luck amount and rupees 1.5 lakh per month to ensure smooth business. Good luck amount, monthly subscription. Almost like a streaming service, except this one streams fear. The ACB laid a trap near CBD Belapur. The intermediary was caught accepting rupees 5 lakh. Later that day, the deputy commissioner was arrested from his office. Then Nashik. Two police sub-inspectors allegedly linked to rupees 2 lakh bribe demand in exchange for a favorable handling of a case. The trap caught a canteen operator and his son accepting the money on behalf of the officers. Baramati, Pune district. A police havaldar allegedly demanded rupees 30,000, settled at rupees 25,000 to help secure bail and file a charge sheet quickly. He was caught accepting rupees 25,000. Mumbai, BMC licensing inspectors allegedly demanded rupees 40,000, later reduced to rupees 35,000 from a cafe owner over a glow signboard issue. One inspector was caught red-handed accepting rupees 35,000. Nandurbar, a PW deputy engineer allegedly demanded rupees 8.5 lakh as commission on a rupees 2.37 crore solar streetlight project. After negotiation, he agreed to rupees 8 lakh. The ACB caught him accepting the amount. Palghar, 2-gram revenue officers caught taking rupees 10,000. Now pause. Look at the pattern. Rupees 10,000, rupees 25,000, 35,000, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 8 lakh. Revenue Department, Police, PWD, Municipal Corporation, FDA, Mantralaya. Different districts, different departments, same script, demand, negotiation, settlement, trap, arrest. This is not one rotten apple, this is an entire pricing system. Now let's go back to Mantralaya, the building where ministers speak about transparency, the building where files move, sometimes only after lubrication. Here is the uncomfortable question. If a clerk in the FDA section can allegedly negotiate bribes inside Mantralaya, what does that say about internal checks, about supervisory mechanisms, about vigilance inside departments? Is a clerk acting entirely alone? Possibly. Is he part of a wider informal chain? That's what investigation must establish. The ACB says the probe is ongoing. That means they will examine whether similar demands were made from other license holders, whether there is a pattern, whether there are financial links upward. Until then, legally, this remains a case against a clerk. But politically, optics matter, because when the trap happens inside Mantralaya, citizens don't see section numbers of the Prevention of Corruption Act. They see symbolism. They see a man walking into the state's highest administrative building with marked currency notes. They see officers storming an office on the second floor. They see a clerk being escorted out. And they ask, is this where governance happens? Minister Narhari Zirwal says he will resign if any link is found. Fair enough. But resignation after proof is the lowest bar. The highest bar is the prevention before exposure. How many license holders before this paid silently? How many negotiated quietly? How many simply added the bribe to the cost of doing business? Because here is the thing about corruption at licensing desks. It doesn't stay there. It travels. A chemist who pays rupees 35,000 unofficially doesn't absorb it as charity. It reflects somewhere, in margins, in prices, in shortcuts. And that's why these small traps are not small. Rupees 35,000 in Mantralaya is not about the amount, it is about the location. Congress has framed it as proof that bribery is happening openly under the Mahayuti government. The government says the ACB is functioning freely, which itself proves commitment to anti-corruption. Both sides will play their lines, but data does not lie. Within 1 month, multiple ACB traps across Maharashtra. From Konkan Bhavan to Nashik to Pune to Nandurbar to Mumbai to Palghar and now in Mantralaya. The pattern is structural, and here is the final uncomfortable thought. If every few days the ACB is catching someone red-handed, it means two things are true at the same time. 1. The ACB is active, that's the good part. And 2. Corruption attempts are active as well. Then which one is growing faster? That is the real audit. So yes, Minister Zirwal says he will resign if any link is found. The clerk has been arrested. The law will take its course. But beyond individual guilt, the deeper question remains. Why does the system still function like a marketplace? Why is a suspended medical license an opportunity to negotiate? Why does every clearance, from glow signboards to solar street lights, come with a whispered rate? And why does it take marked currency and chemical powder to remind public servants of their salary? Mantralaya is supposed to be the nerve center of governance, not a negotiation floor. And until the day a citizen can walk into a department without calculating the extra cost, every trap will feel less like a victory and more like a recurring episode. That's the story, that's the data, and that is today's honest take. If you found this video important, please share it, comment on it, and keep watching Lokmat Times for more such stories.